Yo, how's it going, guys? My name is bigMooney and this here is some Battlefield 3. Yeah, we're playing on Striker Karkan with the RPK. Both an awesome gun and an awesome map. So, good happy fun times all around. You may have noticed yesterday I did not have a video. Oh my god. I apologize. Don't burn me with fire or something. I don't know. But yesterday, I was doing a live stream with Zinto, who is a guy who works for DICE. He used to be the community manager. I believe he's a producer now or something. So he was doing a charity live stream and invited myself, Nick Bunyan, and Shosho on there. And we had some good, happy, fun times. It was good. It was a good laugh. Apart from his jokes, they're pretty horrible. But apart from that, it was good, man. It was a good time. And managed to raise like $1,000 for charity, which was awesome. So that was good. But today, we're not going to be talking about all that sort of stuff. Just thought I would bring it up for the start. I don't know why. But we're going to be talking about the future of gaming and what the new consoles and whatever are basically what they have in store for people like you or me, or, you know, like I play in the PC. I'm not a console guy anymore. I used to be. I am right here. I actually, you know, I thought I would be far away enough to not blow myself up, but my limbs may have traveled a few hundred feet in that certain scenario just there. But yeah, that was unfortunate. But back on subject. So yeah, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. I made a little video last week talking about that Xbox One and what my thoughts were on that, and how it was a bit of a failed conference, and I would imagine most people do agree with that statement just there. But it's awesome that they're doing that console. It's awesome they're making that console, and it's awesome that PlayStation 4 is coming out, and I will tell you why. Because it's good for everyone. It's good for the whole industry. The fact that the two big main, and let's be honest, the consoles are really what hold the market. The consoles, most people buy stuff for the consoles. The PC gamers, you know, we're the minority, unfortunately, even though we have the best stuff, in my opinion. But we are the minority. So the consoles are definitely, with them improving, it improves everything across the board. How is this, you say? Well, the lowest common denominator has to be accounted for whenever any games are being made multi-platform, and most games are multi-platform these days. Not many people actually make console exclusives or exclusives for anything, really. So basically the majority of those AAA titles are made for all the platforms. And by improving what the weakest platform is, by improving that, you improve the quality across the board, not only for people on the other consoles or whatever, but also for people that are on the PC like myself and some of you guys out there. So, by announcing these new consoles and upping the hardware and all around improving everything across the board, it means that there's far more possibilities for people like you and me who play on the PC also. Some games that come out like Battlefield 4, for example. That's the main game that we're all interested in over here, is it not? I would think so. You're able to improve that vastly over what the current console generation had to offer in their iteration in the Battlefield franchise. So, by completely improving everything, we can expect some really awesome stuff. Unlike this next guy, he can't expect very good stuff coming his way.
Ninja stab, motherfucker!
That segue, man. That segue. But yeah, back on subject. So, what do the new consoles mean for the Battlefield franchise going forward? Well, you can expect them to just throw at you all sorts of really new awesome features, or just totally expand the game beyond what was even mildly possible a couple of years ago. Increase the amount of players, increase the amount of vehicles, increase the map sizes, I don't know. Just all round, just up their game, throw in some new features which would be amazing, maybe even improve the graphics even more, which how is that even possible? We may actually be able to play a game that looks like real life. Maybe not quite. Maybe in about 10 years. That'll be some scary shit, playing a game where it's actual people you can see on there. That'd be really weird. But no, all across the board for the next few games in the Battlefield franchise. Less so for Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 is going to be coming out on the current gen consoles as well. So how much they're really pushing everything in terms of how much you can get out of the game when it's coming out also on the current gen consoles too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the current gen consoles are just gonna have like a really stripped down version in comparison to the next gen consoles and PC. I would imagine that probably will be the case. But when it comes to sort of features in the game and all the rest of it going forward, maybe not quite in the next version of Battlefield, but in any versions after that, you could have all sorts of advanced physics, all sorts of like sort of new possibilities that you wouldn't have even seen in, like, even in Battlefield 3. For example, destruction is one thing that most of us want implemented in a much better fashion than it was in Battlefield 3. In Battlefield 3, they put in a couple of features like, oh, you can collapse rubble on people. Well, how about taking it a step further? How about knocking over, like, those little things to my right there? I don't think they're gas canisters or whatever. Those things there, they're just sort of chilling there. You shoot them and it falls and fucking crushes one guy and his buddies are running up the stairs. How about these stairs disappearing? How about that? Maybe that's not a great idea. They wouldn't be able to get up to the MCOM. It'd be a bit imbalanced. But you know what I mean, like things that would just be amazing. Like, for example, I think it was possible in Battlefield 2, but it was not possible in this game. I don't know why. But the bridge that I just crossed over there, I think you could destroy that. My sources may be wrong, my sources. I have people on the inside. No, I think that you could collapse that bridge and sort of cut off this little island. So maybe a lot more terrain destruction, a lot more building destruction, etc., etc. Just up the game across the board. And one thing that I would really like them to do on future console versions of the Battlefield franchise is improve the fucking frame rate. You know, give us some nice 60 FPS. That's one thing that they're really lacking in. A lot of people love playing Call of Duty because they get 60 FPS every time. And, well, I know that game isn't pushing its hardware very hard, so they're able to get 60 FPS pretty easily, I would imagine. But maybe in some future versions of Battlefield, get some 60 FPS all up in this bitch. We want to be able to see it run dead smooth. We want that. It looks good on PC. People on the console, believe me, when you see your game running at 60, 70, 80 FPS, it's nice and smooth. It doesn't really translate well on YouTube because YouTube runs at 30 FPS always. That's another thing. YouTube, improve your fucking FPS. We want all the FPS across the board. That scenario just there. I about shat myself when I ran out the door there and hosed down a bunch of people. But I got revived, which was good. But tell me, what do you think, guys, down in the comment section down below? Leave me a comment. Give me your thoughts on the next generation of gaming and if things are going to be vastly improved across the board. Let's hope so, at least anyway. But if you've agreed with any points that I've made across this video and want to add to them, leave a comment down below or possibly hit that like button also. Help support making more videos for your viewing pleasure. But until next time, I have been bigMooney and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.